Hello, everybody. So I'm going to give it about a minute so that more people can join. Um, but hope everybody's doing well today. I know the world's a little bit crazy, but we're going to discuss a couple quick points that I think you'll find helpful. All right. All right. So let me just go ahead and start by introducing myself. My name is Fabian Barajas. I'm a senior solutions engineer over here at DO. Um, and let's see. Hi, how you doing, Mohammed Bahadir? If I'm saying that properly. Good to see you guys. So I'm a senior solutions engineer over here at DO. Just wanted to pass along a few infrastructure tips when scaling your gaming servers. Next week, I'll be putting on a more in-depth talk about this alongside one of our customers. So you can register for that by checking the link in the description. All right, got somebody from Brazil. I also wanted to mention that DigitalOcean does have some awesome playlists, centered around infrastructure needs, scaling. So be sure to check out our YouTube channel for that as well. But today I'll go ahead and start sharing some of the 3 helpful tips you might want to consider when scaling your gaming servers. So the first one is going to be preparation is key. So what do I mean by that? While functionality of the game itself is going to be critical, obviously, you want your users to have a good time. So is making sure that you plan ahead for your infrastructure needs. This doesn't mean only having more servers available when you need them, but more around profiling your game to determine like the best place, how to best place the different matches and what types of infrastructure you need to support your players. So you may find it easier and financially beneficial to use one droplet type or multiple droplet types. It just kind of depends on some factors, such as like if you're playing a MMO or setting up an MMO. It could be something that's not so latency sensitive, like an educational game, a casino game, or it could be something that's extremely sensitive to latency, like an esport or a first-person shooter. Another thing to consider is match size. So how many connected users are there going to be at one given time, and how is that going to affect your network? Another thing is game duration. Given that we give you a bandwidth allotment per droplet, you may see that it's more beneficial to keep game servers running longer or shorter. Just depends on the type of game that you have. Another thing to keep in mind is latency and location. So just essentially knowing where your users are, where they're located in the world, and then having the ability to either compensate for the lag within the game or to deploy closer to your end users. So luckily at DO, we do have currently we're spanned across 8 regions, so we're more we're likely to have a location that's going to be closer to your users. And then the last point is just getting your tool belt ready. So start thinking about the capabilities you have. And by that, I mean like the access you have to our API, what tools work well with it, whether you deploy directly onto droplets or a Kubernetes cluster. It's important to plan as best you can for troubleshooting scenarios, for deployment and troubleshooting scenarios. So a very important piece of that is monitoring. So be sure to determine kind of ahead of time what KPIs you're looking for and set up alerts so that your team knows when something is happening. So this is going to be immensely valuable for alerting when there's an availability issue, scaling, as well as possible attacks on your servers. And those are the 3 tips. I hope those are helpful. Are there any questions around those? Go ahead and give you guys some time to drop anything in there. And we'd love for you to promote our service to your audience as well. If you want, we can go ahead and reach out to us. And again, we're going to have a more in-depth tech talk as well. So check the link in the description and sign up for that as well. Unfortunately, we don't have a data center in Miami. We're on the East Coast, though, so we do have 3 data centers in New York City. But we are looking to open more data centers. We'll more on that later. I'm sure we'll be posting some stuff on the blog. Umair, it kind of depends. So we have some customers, and again, like I mentioned, depends on the game type. I've seen them run them on standard droplets, and I've seen some users use compute optimized droplets versus our general purpose, which just has a different memory to CPU ratio. So it kind of just depends on what your game uses most. Snapshooter backups. I love you guys. We actually recommend you guys all the time. So excellent. All right. Okay, you guys, I'm going to be logging off, but hopefully I see you guys at the Tech Talk in the coming weeks. So please check the link in the description, and I hope you guys have a great day. All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.